Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Warped, a completely unnecessary Star Trek podcast, where we do unasked-for audio commentary of Star Trek episodes. Here are your hosts, Shawn.
Get me to my regular doctor. They're familiar with my weird, things.
Matt.
It's completely bonkers, and I didn't understand what was happening like 80% of the time, but I loved it.
Jake.
His abs unfurled.
Philippe.
I don't have honor! What's the point? I want to live and sing and dance.
Erin.
This show is so good, we're just like watching it.
Min Win.
Would you fuck, marry, or kill me?
All of that.
I would do all three in that order.
And May.
Dear Diary, I kissed an android today, and he told me he felt nothing.
Make it so.
Plowing along through season 6.
We are.
We're up to episode 9.
9?
It's called something.
It is called something.
The Quality of Life.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of boring.
It sounds boring.
Spoiler.
It's about filling in
Although
HR
it has
form.
a cool Lower Decks reference.
I don't know.
Or Lower Decks references this episode.
You got to go a long way to make it worthwhile, but it's worth it.
But I got 45:36 on the clock, and I'm punching the triangle in 3, 2, 1, punch.
There we go. Does this one feature Geordi's beard?
It does.
There we go. Right in the opening
In fact,
shot.
there's an entire conversation that's about to happen about the beards.
Are they playing with tiny cards?
What is going on? Or are they just huge?
No, those are the chips.
Look in the middle of the board. Those are just chips they put in the middle?
Why are their chips seem weird? Are their chips CG'd in somehow? They seem wrong.
They're a strange color. Do I need to get my eyes checked?
No, there's something wrong with those chips. Are those chips even in the scene? Are those chips added afterwards? Sorry.
I guess LeVar was getting married, and so he wanted the beard.
Hell yeah, he did.
Grow it back.
Yeah.
Is that still going on? The marriage?
I don't know.
What? Somebody need to look
That
at
wasn't in the IMDb trivia about this episode.
It's going to be about in 10 years from another episode. It'll be in the IMDb.
We'll find out about his marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if somebody were still doing, what was that bit we used to do?
Gene Roddenberry showing up.
Yes.
The ghost of Gene Roddenberry.
Oh, he's here. Hey, Gene, how you doing? He didn't even try.
I can't.
It's sad.
Somebody
He needs more gummies.
Yeah. Ever since Gene Roddenberry's ghost got canceled, he doesn't make guest appearances anymore.
Well, this is the best part of the episode. Dr. Crusher just bet them if she wins this hand, they all have to shave their beards.
That's good. That's a good bet.
Yeah. And what does she have to do?
Well,
what does she have to
wants
shave?
He wants her to dye her hair and to become a brunette.
Oh.
Of course he does. And then curl it.
And
Just
that's
like
the
Deanna.
deal.
I mean,
Exactly.
like other people.
To make it look just like Worf's page boy haircut. In fact, she needs to take all the shavings and turn them so...
I don't know why they're still betting chips. Isn't now the bet on this hand just the thing that they've bet? They need to actually...
And don't they not have money anymore?
Well, yeah, I mean, true. Why do they have the chips in the first place?
What do the chips represent? Energon? Dilithium crystals?
It's all sexual.
Energized
It's all
clouds.
sexual favors.
Yeah.
It's time. I think we figured out that it's called time in the holodeck.
That's right.
Is what they use the chips for. She was all bitter because they all got called away and they couldn't finish the hand.
By Geordi's beard. That's annoying.
By Geordi's beard.
So the premise of this episode is there's these people, they built this some kind of probe thing that's new technology, and they're trying to get the Federation to sign off on it. So that's why the ship is there. And this lady here she's the one in charge. But they're way behind, and Geordi's like, "It's not going to happen, dude. You're too far behind in your shit." And
she's like, "No, we're gonna make it work."
Yep.
Yeah. And what is this episode called again?
Quality of life.
Quality of life.
Okay.
So
you know you're in for a real introspective journey.
Yeah, it's a very there's not a lot of action.
Yeah.
In the episode, it's a very cerebral, classic Star Trek moral quandary that I won't ruin up top.
It's called The Invention of a Fleeting Remembrance by Geordi.
Is that his cologne?
Yeah. By Geordi.
Yeah.
What is going on? I can't
like
tell
she
if she's
went
attractive
crazy
or
with a
not.
pencil.
Oh my god.
It's a good look. They did not spend a lot of look time on
No,
the
it's
makeup
not a
on this
well
alien
developed
race.
look.
They just took an eyebrow pencil.
I can't
and
tell
were
if she's
like,
supposed to be like
"Let's give her a
Kardashian.
I don't know that they've given her actual prosthetic ridges, or it's just the shading that
It
they've
just
done.
looks
to
like they
create.
brushed it on. Yeah.
She looks like Lucille Ball. I hope there's a chocolate conveyor belt in this episode.
That's the one thing it's missing.
Mm-hmm.
If it had that, it'd be perfect.
It would be. So everybody had to get this hairstyle. I just don't know if you could replicate it. It's like I could not stop looking at her hair. It's got ridges. Oh my god, he's just so much more commanding with that beard.
I know. I don't know why they didn't like him to have it.
I think they wanted him to be like soft and approachable.
I don't know.
The reading.
You can't. Okay, there it is.
There it is.
Peanut hamper.
The ultimate hamster ball.
the they're like exomorph. I don't know. They have a name, but essentially,
totally. And they say they didn't spend a lot of money.
Apparently, it was originally did look just like a shoebox.
Yeah,
yeah.
And they added all this affectation to it to make it seem more cuddly or something. So essentially, that little robot there
is the central part.
Is going to start showing signs of life.
Yeah.
And of course, who do you think is the one who?
Data.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me.
I like the shoe. I mean, oh my god, it's terrible. I love it. I love it.
Apparently, on lower decks, there's a crewman that is one of those things.
Yeah. It's Dyson's first sex robot, but not its last.
Oh wow, the computer really did wear tennis shoes.
Yeah. Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
You have to pay Disney $1,000 for that line.
Like that. They're gonna sue us.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching season 6, episode 9, The Quality of Life. Original air date November 14th, 1992. When Geordi is assigned to survey a new mining development with Dr. Farallon, who invented an experimental mining technology, she uses a new sophisticated robot called an exocomp.
Very
To repair
sophisticated.
a power grid.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, what do you think the IMDb rating of this episode is?
Yes, Aaron, please give us your assessment.
6-7.
Ooh.
May?
Really quick.
7.
I'm going to go 5-8.
Oh, okay.
6-4.
7-4.
Wow.
May wins.
Nice.
This episode's directed by Jonathan Frakes.
Oh,
Nice.
well, if I had known that, I would have gone.
Raised it up a little bit.
Yes, I would have.
Good job, you old.
I would have jabbed that I would have lowered it, but I would have actually known it was a little bit better. It's a think piece. It's a think piece, everybody.
It is.
You knocked out knocked out an episode.
Who wrote this one? I want to know who wrote this one. Is there?
The writer is sort of like somebody. I think it's one of those scripts that was submitted as like a
Spec script.
And then somebody, one of the people on the staff, rewrote
Did the touch up.
because there's a based upon material credit.
Yeah.
Naren Shankar is the official writer of this.
It had a whiff of Shankar on it. I thought so.
First script. Per script.
Yeah, it did. This is early Shankar. You can really tell.
Yeah, it doesn't have that flourish and flair that the later Shankar has.
Yeah. That robot does not have a penis like his later work.
Yep.
I mean, a functioning robot genitalia.
Well, they're constantly building little doodads on the end of their, and so it's a constant penis
Extensions, right?
extension that they add to themselves.
I like that this is like, this episode is built around this. This is like, the object has no mystery. It is only.
I like his Mr. Potato Head feet.
Yeah,
Exactly. They are alluring and rife for a product placement.
And it's also they dual usage because right now they just have a hole at the front.
Yeah.
But eventually they'll replace that with like a probe
With somebody's
so
penis.
either sex could use it.
Put them next to each other.
Yeah.
And they just go to Bone Town.
Bone Town is up in Galactic Quadrant 6. Bone Town.
The exocops get it on.
Look at it. That's
We're seeing a little inside.
That's the erogenous zone.
Oh, that's where all the budget went. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, we have to make an inside too.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Oh my god.
Cut corners.
That's why the makeup was bad.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
built all these stupid robots.
That's why their way of sliding it out of the scene was some guy offset picking it up and pulling.
Yeah.
And going,
I can't help but think it was like a malnourished chimney sweep from the 1820s in London.
Shoved inside the tube.
make the sound, Oliver. Yes, sir.
Did I do good, sir?
Yes, but no food.
Where
yet.
is it? Maybe I know, maybe I don't know. Is there a gold sovereign in it for me?
Ooh, a new kid. See, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. It just looks exactly like Shankar. I like these, like...
You're right. Now I didn't remember. You were right, Jake. That is the name. Peanut Hamper.
Peanut hamper, yeah.
From the lower decks, yeah. Peanut hamper.
By the end of this episode, guess what we're going to find out?
Oh my god, you got mail.
Because
the flags are up. That's how you know.
They are. They basically become
Sentient.
Yeah. Essential. I love the essential oscillating fins.
Yes, the three little that constantly go up and down.
Oh yeah, they're
It's a good.
Yeah.
And Geordi also gets rejected by this woman, right?
Yeah.
No,
she's like,
she would have rejected him.
If he wasn't in love with the exocomp, I think there would have been. But
he does get rejected by the exocomp.
She's like, and no, I won't go to dinner with you. And he's like, I didn't ask.
Yeah.
She's like, I know, I'm just making
getting
sure.
it out.
Just getting it out there.
Just want to make sure we're on the same
and also
page
the
there.
robot here says the same. Sorry, he's like, he says he might become sentient, and if he does, no dinner.
And also that it was very important that you know that.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd like to thank you for the offer.
Yes.
But make sure that you understand that no, you will not be joining.
And that is how you know it's sentient. If it rejects Geordi for her date.
If it's a machine and it rejects Geordi.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
Geordi was like, "Can I have sex with you?" And the thing like, "No,
Yeah.
No.
It passes-
oh well, it's alive."
It passes the Bechdel test and the Turing test at
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's great.
She looks familiar.
The only thing I thought was interesting in her IMDb, she was on Saint Elsewhere for a long. I assume the entire,
Saint Elsewhere's Fire?
Yes, exactly.
That was good.
Saint Elsewhere's Fire.
Good mashup.
I know, right? I feel like I didn't get enough credit.
Elsewhere with that in that Abe Begley Jr. and Howie Mandel. It's Rob Lowe and
That
Judd
was
Nelson.
a hospital show, right?
Yeah.
It was. And you know how that show ended?
I don't know anything about that show.
That it was all in the mind of an autistic kid who had a hospital inside of a snow globe.
Nope.
They tried so hard to do a Newhart kind of.
Swear to God, that's how that show is.
Did you watch it? Were you?
No, I just know how it is.
Yeah.
It's one of the classic. What the fuck kind of ending for?
I feel like they're trying to do a Newhart kind of like wake up and.
Sure.
Yeah, it's all a dream.
It's all a dream.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to see?
Oh, Oliver, that's your cue.
Yeah.
Gonna come pick up the.
This is a smaller tube, sir. Get to it.
Get to.
Grease yourself up.
Oh, look. They're using string this
I
time.
love it so much.
Oh my God, it's so terribly wonderful.
So it didn't do what it was supposed to do, and now it's saying she's trying to put it back. It's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there. There's some squirrely kid in there who's
There's
trying to
some-
grab my tubes.
There's some weird street urchin in there who smells of gin. Oh, what? He's like, I dropped a deuce in there, and I am not going back in
Pick
there.
it up. Pick it up.
I
and
love that
run
guy.
away.
Who's the hero of this episode? It's that guy. Everybody else was like,
They all
oh.
just
Can't
ditched
move.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we must save the little robot guy.
We've been spending a lot of time on this, even though the thing outside looks
That
way
was
more.
that was the prop designer.
Yeah, he was like,
It's
that. It's like,
I'm not letting that. I've spent a lot of time on this
Yeah.
thing. I'm not letting it go away that easy.
I would love to, like, if there was some real elaborate thing about this guy building this prop where he was like, he spent, way too long on it. He got all like, it was like this crisis, this artistic crisis. He was just like ravaging his studio. I can't get it right. He tried like 100 different designs, and they're all like in feces on the wall. Like, I can't get it right. And then
he added the little booty
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
and he's like,
yeah.
perfection.
Oh my God. It's like some cheese wedges, and he's like, wait, shut up. Are you okay? Are you okay, Edwin? Shut up. I see it now. It's like, I'm going to use those. Give me those toothpicks. I'm going to put the cheese wedges onto the. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I hope it was like that.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
One can only hope.
Yeah. Wait, her ridges have
Yeah,
changed.
now the ridges are starting to get more pronounced than
Wait,
they
her
were.
They've
ridges
elongated.
are Like, wait, what? Did they
They
like?
added like ridges to her nose that weren't there before.
They were not there before. That means
Yeah.
she's anticipating a date question. This is the equivalent of them swiping left. If you see ridges, that
Jordy's like, "Do you have a sister?" And she's like, "Yes," and she also doesn't want to
Yeah,
go dinner with
I'm
you.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
No.
means- yeah.
Well, she's kind of mean.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to believe that the exocomps could be alive. She
But
wants to use them as slave labor.
But they built them, right?
She did. She built them,
Yeah.
and somehow they became sentient.
Oops.
How that goes.
Like you do accidentally sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you just got to get the hammer out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it now.
I gave this one life.
Yeah. It's called the Chat GPT mainframe.
Smash, smash, smash.
Oh, I think that cable goes real well there. Just throw that on top. Of
Throw that on one of its little
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it
doodads.
spins.
This is like the height of like robot racism right here. They're not just holders. Uh-oh.
Data's he's like, I've got a purpose for this.
Uh-huh. This one is, I am sexually attracted to this for the first time ever.
I am fully versed in several different techniques.
And
I'm
gonna
going to
show
immediately
you
take your
all
cover
of them.
off. This is
porn.
Yeah, this is like
robot porn.
Yeah, exactly.
See, it's got a boner. Its little things are sticking straight up.
Yeah, I've never seen it that.
Data's whispering sweet nothings to it.
10101113.
Is Data a dragon?
Did you say 3?
That's when he gets really naughty. It's like, ooh, you can't do that in binary.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Data created his own sort of pig Latin version of
big
Data.
binary.
Yeah, big binary.
Binary.
Yeah.
That
That's
has
so
other
naughty.
numbers
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's into it.
So Data can have any hair he wants, though.
Oh, that's how he does it. Just shows up.
Yeah. Oh, no. This is can't.
It's like, sorry, I was expecting somebody else.
Yeah. I was expecting
Nice to see you, Jordy, but I'm actually meeting Riker here.
Yeah, and it's like, no, that's okay. I just followed you here from your quarters.
Yeah.
I was like,
You saw me. You might have seen me
made
crush.
She made the fool's decision. She invited him to sit.
Oh no!
All the people in the bar are like, "Oh, that poor woman."
Yeah.
Her sister didn't tell her about it.
Jordy's
Never
like,
invite Jordy to your table.
We're basically married now.
You can see everything with that
Jordy's
visor.
like,
Yeah.
So, do you want to have kids?
Yeah. How many kids? I'll just.
And then he starts talking about her when she was a little girl.
Yeah.
And it gets creepy.
Wait, that's when it starts getting?
She's like, I wish I could have seen you then. You're like, Her hair seems a little bit less severe. I feel like they made modifications.
And her ridges have changed again.
No,
I swear to God, the ridges over her nose are not the same. As
there were two distinct
no consistency.
sets.
Jonathan Frakes, your continuity sucks.
What is up with this?
Yeah, she was.
Look at these outfits, guys.
Yeah.
These are Tai
They
Chi.
were doing Klingon Tai Chi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Gates was trying to learn how to use a batlet and ended up cutting her arm.
It's hardcore. That's why Gates is best.
Yeah. Bill Gates is in the holodeck waiting for him.
She's like, I gotta go see my husband.
Yeah, Gates.
Gates. He changed his name to Gates.
He changed his first name to McFadden and then
Right.
took her last name. Dumb.
Oh, Henry novel story.
Yeah.
It's Gates McFadden and McFadden Gates.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The power couple.
Yeah.
Never stops. I like it.
Oh man.
They're
Well, a lot of this was before the show started, so we need to get the people want to know about
Context.
our Gates.
Yeah. I mean, this is a high controversy that we need to expose. The Gates gate.
Mm-hmm.
What? She looks like she's like slowly
That's
disrobing.
sexy.
Yeah. I'm like allured.
I know you
She's
are.
coming on to Data.
Yeah.
She's like, your hair's a little poofy today.
She's like she's gonna bind him with that.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I heard you were programmed
In all
in
the
multiple techniques.
yeah.
Is one of them BDSM?
Have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
it's this ancient Earth text.
Yeah. Have you read Blaurock's Love Slang? And have you read Moof? Or 50 Shades of Grey?
Classic.
The three highest levels of erotica in the universe.
The story of O, 50 Shades of Grey, and My Lover from Glipglorp.
Glipglorp. Glipglorp Schlong. Yeah. Wow.
So then this whole episode just becomes a question of what is life, what's alive. Because the creatures, these robots, the one that went in and it came back out, seemed to do that because it didn't want to get destroyed. Because it knew that the tube was going to blow up.
Yeah.
And it fried its own mechanism that allowed it to come back. And then when it knew it was safe, it rebuilt it.
Wow. Baby, come back.
So,
Space laser.
and
penis.
Data's like, well,
I could
if
do that.
if I'm alive, why can't these things be alive?
And then she's like, "You're not alive, Data. Come on." She's like, "Aw."
So he's gonna say, I object to using these things as slave labor.
Oh my goodness. I feel like some Doctor Who got into the Star Trek with that robot. It's like, I mean, it's good.
The robots are alive and they want to unionize. That's all they need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Can we start now? He's on lunch.
Captain's log. I am not in this episode enough.
He hasn't been in it much.
No. I'm forcing myself to be attracted to this robot to create a nice B plot line.
Yep.
I am putting on the vest that makes me look like a robot. It's a Dalek outfit from the Earth Doctor Who show. I like her bathrobe.
Yeah. Again, she doesn't change.
No.
Nobody changes in the future. They all have one outfit.
It's how you know who they are.
Yep.
But somehow her face looks like the shapes on her shoulders. I don't know what it is.
It's symmetry, man.
Yeah, but it's like it goes into her face. Like her, like the ridges kind of feel like the same shape.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of have the same angles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, she's back to 2 ridges.
Yeah.
2 full parallel ridges. When you told me about your experiment, you had my curiosity. When you showed me your penis robot, you had my attention.
Yeah. My fool.
My fool attention.
Full throbbing attention. I'm tumescent. Do you know what that means, Data?
I believe it means I should leave, sir.
At least Deanna has put her hair back to a normal look. The last few episodes, it's been awry.
Yeah. It's gone crazy.
Remember, she had that weird ponytail.
No.
And it made it all high on top.
Oh, that's right. She had like the stack.
Yeah.
So that's not Brent Spiner's hair, right? Or is that?
It could be. I don't know.
Is his hair involved with that?
I mean, he has hair like that. It's not like he has,
Okay.
it could very easily be his hair.
Mm.
So she's like, if I don't use the exocomps, I'm not going to get my job done. And I don't have time for this bullshit about them being alive.
I see.
So they come up with this plan to try to test it. To see if it'll... And she's like, smugly like, oh, I'm sure it will be past the test.
So that's not alive? The not alive test?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're trying to prove... Because basically the idea is that... Because when it was in danger, it chose to...
Move.
To self... it kept protecting itself. And so they're going to try to trick it into thinking it's going to be in danger to see if it will react the same way. And then it doesn't, because we don't know why, but it doesn't work. And then eventually it does. Then Data figures out that the reason why it didn't work is because
it had destroyed itself.
It figured out that it was just a test.
Yeah.
And it was never in danger.
It was too smart for him.
Yeah, it outsmarted him.
No, but it outsmarted itself.
Oh, they got
Why
all
do you
of her.
not use your beautiful feet?
Never use those feet.
You have to wind the side
can't
up.
really use feet without legs. This is all it proves. I mean,
It's really just a positioning base, like
the fact
standing.
the fact that they had to pretend to look at that thing right now.
30 seconds. God, what?
That's a long time.
Well, they said it to in a minute it would think it's gonna explode.
Yeah, that's forever from now.
Yeah.
Like how about 10 seconds?
I know.
Yeah, right. Why did it need to be that long?
Yeah.
And did they have to take the entire minute in the show?
Yeah, they needed that minute.
Yeah.
It's like
Poor Oliver was in there in a black suit.
What about page 29 in the show? It's like just the crew waits for a
Patiently.
result.
We get some shots down a fake hallway and some looking shots. Yeah, she's so smug right now.
Yep.
She's like, she was right.
Yep.
Yep. Except for the hair. She was completely right.
Yeah, except for the hair.
She's real bitchy about it.
Yeah.
Game is no surprise to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love proving things aren't alive.
Yeah.
It's my joy.
Yeah.
I'd love to prove that you're not alive, you smug son of a bitch. That's what she said to Data.
Yep.
So Data can't let it go, though. He's a goddamn bull with a bone.
Oh, my God. Data, about those lovemaking techniques you promised to show me.
Yeah, you left before I had a chance to tie you up. I don't know what happened. We were all ready to go.
Well, I do enjoy making passionate love to you. I am excited about this robot might be alive.
No. Anybody like to play a game?
Oh
yeah.
Shuggy duggy.
So I'll say choose a decade. You want to play 80s?
Yes.
Wait,
Sorry, did I do something wrong?
90s.
Well, we already did the 90s.
Okay. 80s.
2000s or 2010s?
80s. Let's go back.
Oh dang. Okay.
We can do 80s.
That's our demographic. The 80-year-olds.
Then I'll ask you, do you want to play a game we've played before or a new game?
New game.
New game? All right. Well, this is basically the premise of this game is you can choose one of three things. You can choose tagline, keywords from IMDb,
Okay.
or the third listed actress, third credited actress in the
Third.
All of the above.
Wait, actress? Wait, what? Specifically?
third credited female actress.
Can we play where it's like, or are those all different titles?
They're all different titles.
Okay.
These are all the Academy Award winners from
Oh,
the 1980s.
okay.
All right.
Let's do.
So here, let me bring up one. Hold on.
But you have that info for each title, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we don't get,
So if you don't get
you'll
one,
switch
then I'll
to
give
the
you
other
another
Okay.
one. So and don't choose the same one every time. Do
right.
a different one each time. So here's the first one. You want
Okay.
tagline?
Tagline.
Sure.
Tagline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
All
the
right.
easiest.
The tagline for this movie is come to laugh, come to cry, come to care, come to terms.
Terms of endearment.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
What was that about?
A movie. From the 80s.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Fun.
A fun romp.
All right, what do you want this time? You
Uh,
want keywords or third
actress.
Third actress.
Third actress from the
Third
Sun.
third actors from the Sun. All right. That's hard sometimes because Bonnie Hunt.
Holy moly.
Oh, she was in this movie.
That is not good. 80s. Bonnie.
so what? This is an 80s film and it's an Academy
And
Award winner?
One Best
Best
Picture.
Picture.
Oh, Best Picture.
One of the 10 Best Picture winners from the 80s.
Dude, that's tough because
I want to say some Julia Roberts type movie. No.
1980s Bonnie Hunt. I don't even.
American President.
No, that wasn't
like-
Best Picture, though.
No.
No way.
It could have.
That-
Whew. I'm gonna need a hint. I'm gonna need a genre.
Sleepless in Seattle?
Silence of the Lambs. That would never be picked.
Silence of the Lambs is the 90s.
Yeah.
All right, you want one of the other ones? You want
Tagline.
keywords
Keyword.
or
Let's do
tagline?
Keyword.
All right, keywords. These are IMDb keywords for plot description, plot details.
Cape Fear.
Steel Magnolia.
Down syndrome, death of father, flatulence, car dealer, obsession, doctor, underwear.
Rain Man?
Rain Man.
I didn't even know who is she?
I don't know. Some
She's
random
probably like
character.
the sister or the friend of
What
someone.
I've learned looking at this game, it's hard sometimes to find a legitimate person you've heard of as the third actress.
Well, especially from the 80s.
Movies are so male-centric. It's crazy. All right, let's see here.
There's Down syndrome in that movie?
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
I mean, I
No,
don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, he's
where they got
autistic.
that from.
He's on the
He's
opposite.
He has
autistic scale.
Downs.
There are people because he goes to the house, the home where he lives,
Where people are taken
and there
care
are
of
Down syndrome
with
people.
special needs people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one. What do you want?
Third actress.
Third
Keywords.
actress.
Okay. Actress.
That's a tough one, but that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Then we can move to
Yeah, I think
tagline.
that's the order.
Rachel Kempson.
Keywords.
Friends.
You want tagline or keywords?
I think go keywords next and then tagline. I think that's the order.
right.
I think that's the order it should be. As
Yeah, how many
Increase-
points it's worth? If
Yeah.
you can get it off
Yeah,
the.
Okay.
um
Death of friend. Baboon. Biplane. Campfire.
The pilot, the English patient.
That's a 90s movie.
Damn it.
Cemetery. Cuckoo clock. Dancing. Danish expatriate.
Oh my god.
wow.
What's the one where they're like
Dream.
Out of
Robert
Africa.
Redford?
Out of Africa. That's correct.
Wow.
And that is the Robert Redford Meryl Streep movie.
Yeah.
These are good.
I remember the image. I
Yeah.
could see those images.
Yeah.
It's like I think Robert Redford was one of those.
All right. So we're going third build actress.
Yep.
Yeah. Third bill.
Dinah Manoff.
No apologies to Dynaminoff.
I actually know who Dinah Manoff is.
She's in Greece.
She is in Greece.
Okay.
Plays Maraschino Cherry.
All right.
She was on that show.
yeah,
that
Empty Nest.
spin-off of Golden Girls. Empty
Go-
Nest.
Yep.
Golden.
With Dreyfus. We were just watching an episode where Dreyfus shows up on Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Sophia has to babysit
Richard?
Dreyfus.
Wow.
The dog.
The dog's name is Dreyfus.
All right.
That's not helping me.
Weakness. Sailing.
Oh.
Birthday party. Lake Michigan. Mother-daughter relationship. Shock therapy.
Oh wow.
Student athlete. Wrist slitting.
Ooh.
Damn.
Son. Father.
Wow.
That one's Cape Fear.
Swim
I'm
fan?
scared.
Girl interrupted.
Lake Michigan.
Why do I feel like I'm
I
right?
didn't watch the heavy movies of the 80s until later because I was kind of small in the 80s. So,
Nothing
No.
about the movies that it won in the 80s.
Sophie's Choice.
No.
No. Wait. Late Michigan. Well, give me a couple of those again.
Let's see. Gotta go back. Let me give you some other ones.
Dead. Yeah.
Psychiatrist.
Okay.
Dysfunctional family.
Oh, Prince of Tides.
Grief. Boating accident. Father-son relationship. Melodrama.
Jaws.
Therapy. Attempted suicide. Suicide. Survivor's guilt.
Ordinary
Swim
People.
Fast?
Ordinary People.
Yeah. I was thinking about. I always think of that as a '70s movie.
It's 1980.
80. So
Right on 80.
So I was not thinking
It's
about
the best picture they, yeah.
Yeah,
from
I definitely don't think of
1980.
it as an '80s. Like, I don't think of it in the '80s. Some feels so '70s.
All right, this one, third billed actress is
Regina Farnsworth.
Lisbeth Bartlett.
Oh, Elizabeth Bartlett.
Elizabeth.
No, nobody
No.
got guess.
No recognition. No recognition.
Let's see, keywords.
Let's go with tagline for fun.
Oh,
One
you
time.
want to do tagline?
Yeah, because we're
Sure.
not gonna ever get to it otherwise.
The man, the music, the madness, the murder, the motion picture.
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
That's good.
That's good.
Nice.
All right. I think we'll skip third billed actress because I don't think there are any in this movie.
Oh, that's not
It'd be
hard.
hard if there's one billed actress in this movie. I would be surprised.
What do you got?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I've gone through. Yeah, the first billed actress is like 35 on the list. So you want tagline or
Tagline, I guess.
2001.
tagline?
Sorry.
The
Or
first
keyword.
casualty of war is innocence.
Platoon.
Platoon.
Tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking it was a war movie. What? There's two of them? There's two of these robots in.
There's three of them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thruples.
Like the Tribbles.
They were trying to make tribbles. They were trying to make a tribble feeling episode. It's my feeling.
Yep. They are pretty cute.
They are kind of cute. I hate them and I love them.
Yeah.
Did you play with a Mr. Potato Head?
I did. Had a Mr. Potato Head.
All right. Third billed actress.
All right.
Geraldine James.
Geraldine.
Not a name you run into a lot.
No.
Keywords.
Or maybe they just all go by Jerry or something.
You're killing me, Jerry.
England. Tough guy. Flatulence.
Flatulence
Wow.
comes up a lot.
F word. Military. Cricket the sport. Soldier. Eyeglasses.
Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Flatulence.
Why is
You
flatulence?
had
such
me
a-
at cricket and flatulence.
Yeah.
Tagline, his triumph changed the world forever.
Nice. Don't
Oh,
forget
look at them.
No.
the cricket.
You don't like that? You haven't.
I like the color. I like the color of
I
the
like
beam.
that. I like that they're trying to be all Star Wars up in here.
I know. Doesn't it feel more Star Wars?
All right, here we go. Next one. If there is a third billed actress, I'll give it to you.
Fire. I like the colors of the particle beams. It's a cool blue.
What is going on? Are the robots helping them?
Yes, but they're doing it their way.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
There really isn't a third build.
Wow.
So I'll give you tagline.
What?
This is the story of two men who run, not to run, but to prove something to the world. They will sacrifice anything to achieve their goals, except their honor.
Chariots of Fire.
Chariots
It's a
of Fire.
I'm just gonna sing the song.
I know. That's what I was gonna do.
Na,
It's like-
na, na, na. All right. Very good. You guys are good at this one.
I think the taglines make it a little bit.
All right. Third billed actress, Joanne Havrilla.
All right. For that one, let's go to second billed actress because I don't.
Patti LuPone.
Okay. At least I've heard that name.
Patty.
Patti LuPone. Don't know what movie this is.
Chicago.
No.
No.
Keywords.
Flatulence.
Banquet. Baptist. Birthday party. Businessman. Car dealer. Christmas. Church bombing.
Oh.
Cooking. Gas station. Gift.
Godfather? No, I don't know.
No.
Gas station gift. Okay.
Gas station gift. Thelma and Louise. I don't know.
How about widow? Old age.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Hey.
You didn't let me get to chauffeur. So that would finally give it away. I think that's... Oh, no, one more.
Jessica. You so tandy. You're making me randy.
That's gross.
You did it.
Why?
So Peanut Hamper saved the day.
What happened when you watched Whales
So
of
the
August?
third billed actress is Vivian Wu.
Joy Luck Club.
Yeah.
No.
Damn it. Joy Luck
Not
Club
an
2?
80s movie. Did not win Best Picture.
Because of racism.
Well, that might be true.
Yeah. I'm sure
Still.
that's true.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. You want tagline? Let's do tagline.
All right.
1,500 slaves. 353,260,000 royal subjects. Warlords, concubines, and 2 wives.
The Lost Emperor?
He was the loneliest boy in the world.
Last Emperor?
The Last Emperor. Very good.
Yeah.
And the episode's over.
Wow.
You guys did very well on that game.
Thank you, sir.
Much better than you do on when I give you the alter egos of the characters.
Yes, that one is harder.
So anyways, they found out they were they were trying to fix something and then shit went down and they tried to evacuate and Geordi and Picard were left on the little ship, the probe thing. And instead of they were going to send over the exocomms to use them basically as explosive devices.
Mm.
And Data refused, locked them out, so they couldn't do it. Yeah. And then they basically came up with this plan. They're like, well, what if we ask them if they'll do it? And if they choose to do it, then would that be okay? And Data's like, sure, okay, that'd be fine. We could, because Data was willing to send himself to basically sacrifice himself to save Geordi and Picard. And then the little robot guys were like, they shut down they came up with they knew better than they did on how to fix it. So they sent them over. They went over there, fixed it. And then they only brought 2 back because one had to stay to fix the problem, sacrificed himself.
Wow.
And then you have Peanut Hamper.
There you go.
30 years later.
Is he the one that sacrificed himself? No, he couldn't. He blew up.
But it's just hilarious that this one dumb little episode of Generate, it just shows how much the Lower Decks writers just are such Trek nerds.
I love it, man.
They get so deep into it sometimes. It's hilarious.
But I really also admire how much the Star Trek crew did not want to give up their one and only sex robot.
Right.
And sacrifice it in exchange for the
It's like, but guys, I've uploaded my consciousness. I've backed it all up. It'll be fine. Just rebuild me. No, but I've broken you in.
Yeah.
All the parts that are soft now.
That's That's exactly the conversation that was going on in the secret bridge meeting.
I'll have all this holodeck time that I just won in a card game.
So yes, directed by Jonathan Frakes.
Is that one of his first ones, or
No,
he's done a bunch
few at this point in time. But that's it. So next week we watch Chain of Command Part 1.
Ooh, a two-parter.
Classic Trek. And then in 2 weeks, everybody, 2 weeks from right? No, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, I don't know. Fucking soon.
Yeah.
Episode 1, Deep Space Nine.
Oh my God, we did it.
So close.
Almost.
But until then, please.
Suicide, flatulence, grave.
Until then, you can find us on Patreon at warp.com, or what is it? Patreon.com/warp.
Yeah.
If you want to give us money, we have bonus content. There's actually bonus content. There's new bonus content.
What?
It's not 3 years old like
Wow.
What? New bonus content?
There's new bonus content.
That's huge.
If you want to hear us talking about the movie Maestro, go to Patreon.
Yeah.
Get a whole scribe about the film Maestro.
I wanna listen to that.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of nose talk on that.
Actually, very little nose talk involved in the
Don't spoil it. You just threw away that one customer.
The point is,
there's all sorts of nose talk. It's all nose talk, nose.
Very controversial takes on that nose talk.
The point is, we don't remember talking about it, and we need to listen to it back to know what we said.
You can follow us on Twitter at Warp Trek and Instagram at Warp the Podcast. You can email us at warpthepodcast@gmail.com. Please review and rate and subscribe.
That's right.
At Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts at. And other than that, until next week, my name is Shawn.
I'm Jake.
Philippe.
Aaron.
Hey.
Thank you and good night.
Now that's podcasting.
That increased my quality of life dramatically.
That's pod racing homage?
That's right.
Podcast.